Hello everyone, before this video starts, I would like to apologize for the quality of the microphone. It sounds really quiet. I didn't find that out until after. Enjoy the video anyway, I guess. Okay, so it looks like Volo Auto Museum's rocket fire explosion was on the news in Chicago. So let's watch it, I guess.
Well, if you're looking for something fun to do, we've got just the show for you.
The rocket fire explosion animatronic show is happening at the Volo Museum, and it is quite the throwback. So, of course, we sent Tim out there. Hey, Tim.
Hey guys, I'm so excited. This is an exclusive. Nobody else has covered this. I can't wait to get to it, but I want to talk first about Volo Museum. Of course, you think of the cool cars, and they've got lots of cool cars. That's one great reason to come out here. They've got over 300 of them, but they've got a lot of great reasons to come out here. We've been here a couple of times. We've covered their dinosaur exhibit. We've covered their Titanic exhibit, and now we have the reunited band that rocked the 80s and 90s. No, it's not YouTube. It's not AC/DC. It's the Rock-afire Explosion. They're here exclusively.
Wait, what? It's not... what?
No, it's not YouTube. It's not AC/DC.
Did he just say... So, a band that rocked the 80s and 90s. No, it's not YouTube. YouTube isn't a band. It's the website you're using to watch this video.
It's the Rock-afire Explosion. They're here exclusively, one of only a couple of these sets.
I love that they're using the old Circus Pizza footage for this. Clearly the best, highest quality footage to use
in the whole country. Here, tell us about it. Brian Graham, thanks for joining us today, museum director. So how did you come across this collection that really brings back a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people?
And not only the Circus Pizza footage, a Circus Pizza footage that focuses solely on Duke. No one else.
Well, we've had animatronics here for a while, and it just popped up on eBay. It's like, oh my God, this is the holy grail of animatronic shows. And we ended up purchasing it, and that was back in 2018.
Right.
And
yeah, but Aaron Factor's a total butthole and wouldn't let us put it up because he used a blue box.
Things just didn't quite fit together as far as location and...
No, it's not because of location. It's because you used a controller that his little feelings got hurt, and he doesn't like using it. So, yeah.
The logistics of it until now. So it's been, what, 5 years, 6 years in the making, but now we're finally able to put it in a location where people can enjoy it.
And the original creator of this also is the same company that made Whack-A-Mole?
Correct, yeah, it's Creative Engineering.
No, the company did not make Whack-A-Mole. Aaron Factor made Whack-A-Mole, who owns Creative Engineering.
Aaron Factor, he is the designer behind this and the engineer behind it.
No, multiple people contributed to this.
And it was originally at Showbiz Pizza Place. Eventually, Chuck E. Cheese bought Showbiz, and they reconverted the...
No, switch it. Showbiz bought Chuck E. Cheese. I'm being nitpicky, but yeah.
Band, Munch's Make Believe Band, and Rock-afire was no longer after that point. And now there's only 2 places publicly in the United States to have the band. One is in West Virginia, which is Billy Bob's Funland, and then
Billy Bob's Funland. Billy Bob's Funland. Can you not do a little bit of research? Whatever.
Here at the Volo Museum.
So these guys were rocking in the 80s and 90s, and you said you were surprised by how many young people, really young people, know about this.
When we got the band, I figured, it's going to be people my age. I remember them as a kid. I had my birthday party at Showbiz, and the people...
We have an OG.
That are my age, they don't remember the Rock-afire, but they remember when you say, oh, the Gorilla. Oh, yeah, I remember the band.
They don't remember the band, but oh yeah, I remember the band.
But the kids like 15 years and younger, they're the ones that are the diehard fans. They come out here and they know every name. The name of the birthday spider, which is Antioch, Choo Choo from the little trunk down there. I mean, they know everything about this. I mean, it's an amazing fan base of the younger generation, and kids with autism too.
What the heck? Oh yeah, there's a big fan base. They love this band. Also, they might be autistic.
It may be that God has a plan for me that is beyond what I've done, that may have something to do with autism.
Yeah.
That was such a random... Why did you say... That was so out of nowhere. That was so out of nowhere. You know what else autistic people like? Magical rats.
That's what I think would be the saddest part, is kind of missing out on that magical rat.
They're very attracted to all of the animatronics, which was a little bit of a surprise to me as well.
Well, brings back some great memories. So we're going to have more with these guys. We're going to give you a little sneak preview. Let it rip, guys. Go ahead. More coming up at Good Day Chicago.
Oh, cool. The middle of the Monkeys medley. And Mitzi's not even moving. Also, I forgot to mention they're outside. That totally won't bite them in the butt later. That's it? Is there more? Oh yeah, there is.
Well, this morning, the Volo Museum is throwing it way back.
They are putting together a show with the animatronic band from our childhoods. And Tim, as we were watching the band, we got the best preview ever just before we went to the break last time. And I was doing like all of the motions and making the clicking sounds.
Yeah. It's about 90% of it is working. It's a work in progress here, but it'll be ready on June 1st. You hear them fired up behind me. Now, you think of 80s, 90s bands, you think of Bon Jovi, maybe Van Halen, Metallica, but this band is the band that rocked us when we went to Showbiz Pizza Place back in the 80s and 90s. I would say more people have seen this band up close and personal than maybe any other band that we've ever seen. So it brings back a lot of nostalgia. Here to tell us about it again is Brian, who's the director of the museum here. Thanks for joining us, Brian. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming.
So again, the thing that surprises you the most about this is, I think of people my age, obviously we have this nostalgic pull to this, but it's younger kids too.
Yeah. Well, everything's digital nowadays, so seeing the different, the move.
What's with people and getting into something that young people like, and then the first thing they say is, oh yeah, kids these days, they don't go out, they play on their iPads, their Xboxes, they are on the computers, on the YouTubes, and the Twitch, and the Tic-Tacs, and all that. Remember, back in my day, we had Metallica, we had apparently a band called YouTube, but no, the Rock-afire explosion. Kids these days don't understand. Let us enjoy what you like. You can enjoy what you like. Also, the quality is bad. It's in 360p. Top quality for 2024. 360p.
Movements and have actually come into life. I don't know if that's the attraction or what it is, but yeah, the younger generation, 15 years old, younger, absolutely loves it.
Are you prepared for the throngs of people that'll be coming out here June 1st with their lighters?
Oh, we're hoping for it.
With their lighters? People coming out with their lighters. So they're going to set the show on fire? Is it going to be Snapper's show all over again?
We got a lot of work to do between now and then, but I'm excited for it. It's an honor, really, to have the show here. It's one of two publicly on display, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
And you had to work things out with the original creator of this to make sure you could do this, right?
Correct. We needed to get a license for it, which...
Yeah, you had to get a license for a band that hasn't been popular since the 1980s. Sure, they're still popular, but it's a very small group. If you asked some guy on the street, do you remember the Rock-afire explosion?
It took a little bit of time because we had to figure out the right use for it to justify the license. So we finally figured out how to do it with our concert in the park. Attract people where they can sit.
You have the band performing. You don't need another clip of the band performing.
Have a snack, have a drink. We serve alcohol here too, so you can have an adult beverage.
Yeah, nothing like getting drunk watching a bear play the guitar.
And
watching a drunk bird.
and watch the band and, get their lighters or their cell phones flying in the air.
So Brian put out an ad to find somebody that could help kind of maintain all this, and he was kind of surprised when he got a lot of younger people, again, that were interested in this, and he ended up talking to Jacob here. Jacob is a local high school, so actually you graduated early from Crystal Lake High School?
Yes, I did.
So what drew you into this job?
Well, I found the post on Facebook and Instagram and whatever, and what really started the obsession with this was my parents took me to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, and in 2014 there's a game called Five Nights at Freddy's that was released.
2 minutes and 35 seconds in, and we have our first FNAF reference. That's a new record.
And that really sparked the interest in this, and that made me research more about it, and that made me find the Rock-Afire explosion and all that.
So is it hard to maintain all these moving parts?
It can be. There's lots
It's not hard, it's tedious.
of moving parts. There's lots of things that can go wrong.
That
Will go wrong now that they're going to be in the hot sun.
movie you referred to is a horror movie, and
I'm also kind of worried because now there's going to be another Rock-Afire, and now Billy Bob's won't be unique.
there is an element to these that's a little bit creepy, right? Do you ever get a little frightened, like late at night, if you're working on these?
No.
They sound great. Thanks for tuning them up for us. So the only one that's not performing right now is Mitzi. We're working on Mitzi and Looney Bird, but come June 1st, this place is going to be rocking, and you're going to need to get here early, I have a feeling, guys. Bring your lighters.
Why do they keep saying bring your lighters? What are you talking about?
Can't wait. Back to you.
Bring your lighters, but don't get too close. All right, thank you, Tim.
Why do they keep saying bring your lighters? Why do they think someone's going to bring a lighter to come watch the Rock-Afire explosion? At the Volo Auto Museum, no less. Anywho, my final thoughts. Yes, it is cool we're getting another public Rock-Afire, but it's also kind of concerning because Aaron and his relationship with businesses and all that is a little rocky. Uh-huh. So, yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, tell me, I guess. And sorry, yeah, I haven't made my bed yet. So, yeah, bye.